Hello Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Pisces, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So with all that being said, Pisces, let's get started. How does Pisces currently view this relationship? All right, Pisces. So we do have the Six of Cups. We do have the Justice card. And then we also have the High Priestess out here. For some of you, you could be dealing with another Pisces, possibly a Scorpio, maybe even a Libra. It doesn't necessarily have to be the case. But Pisces, in regards to how you're currently viewing this relationship secretly, I do feel like there's somebody here from your past that you wish to reconcile with. I do feel like there's someone from your past that you miss, just overall being with. Okay, so this could definitely represent somebody that you were with for a long period of time. I am definitely getting that more than likely for the vast majority of you, when you were with this person, you guys were together for a long period of time. But yeah, I am getting that you secretly do miss this person from your past, and you secretly do want to get back with this person. But it's something that I see you currently choosing to keep to yourself. I don't necessarily see you telling this person from your past that you miss them and that you want them back and that you want to fix and repair things with them. I don't see you doing that. If anything, I just kind of see you keeping all of this to yourself for whatever reason. But let's look at this person and see how they're currently viewing their relationship with you. How does this person currently view their relationship with Pisces? So we do have the Hermit out here. We do have the Moon, and then we also have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. In regards to how they're currently viewing their relationship with you, this person feels like they really did lose themselves within their relationship, with you, Pisces, is basically what I'm gathering. So currently at the moment, we do see this person trying to find themselves all over again because they feel like they really did lose themselves within their relationship with you. I also see this person very, very busy. They're definitely keeping themselves extremely busy with, work, school, if this person's in school, or their business if they have one. But I just kind of see this person keeping themselves extremely busy. Yeah, extremely busy. This person might even be like a little bit of a workaholic. I am definitely getting that. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is kind of known for being a little bit of a workaholic, so they could be a little bit of a workaholic. But as far as love is concerned, I don't really see this person entertaining anybody right now. It just kind of looks like this person just wants to kind of take this time and just kind of be by themselves, find themselves all over again, focus on work, their education, if they're in school, their business if they have one. But that's pretty much about it when it comes down to this person. But let's see how they're currently feeling about their relationship with you. How does this person currently feel about their relationship with Pisces? We do have the Lovers. We also have the Star, and then we also have the Magician. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Seven of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles out here. Well, believe it or not, okay? This is somebody who would like to reconcile with you as well. The only thing is, which I'm kind of curious how this is going to all play out, between you and this person. I just don't see this person taking any sort of action in your direction. It's like the feeling is essentially mutual. You want to reconcile with them, they want to reconcile with you, but you're not taking action in their direction, and they're not taking action in your direction, whatsoever. So I'm kind of curious to see how this all plays out. Maybe you might be under the impression, Pisces, that they don't want to reconcile with you, and maybe they might, be under the impression that you don't want to essentially reconcile with them. But I am definitely getting into both of you would like to pick up where you guys left off with one another and work things out, with one another. I mean, you were the only person that they honestly saw themselves settling down with, building towards a life with. You were the only person that this person honestly wanted to manifest and create a life with. So, now that you're gone, I do see them trying to find themselves all over again and adjust to life without you in it. This person might be under the impression that it's over and done with between the two of you. So it's just simply time for them to move forward and move on with their life and start adjusting to life without you in it. But as far as a reconciliation is concerned, it's definitely something that this person would love to essentially have with you. It just kind of looks like they refuse, to lift a finger to essentially make that happen for whatever reason. I want to ask one more time how this person feels about this connection. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles, and then we also have the Judgment card. It's like this person's choosing to kind of leave everything into the universe's hands. If you guys are essentially meant to be, you guys will be. If not, then it is what it is, right? Like they're just choosing to kind of leave everything to the universe's hands. As far as them though, taking action in your direction, it's just not something that I foresee this person doing. Your person does harness a lot of feminine energy. Feminine energies are basically known for sitting back, waiting to essentially receive. So with that being said, I just kind of feel like this person's just kind of sitting back, waiting for you to more than likely take action in their direction instead of them taking action in your direction. All right, let's jump back over to you and see how you're currently feeling. All right, let me put this back. I'll take these three. So we do have, for some of you, especially with the Hierophant to the High Priestess, you could have been married to this person, or you might even still be legally married to this person, because I am getting that for some of you out there. But for others of you, this could definitely represent somebody that you were in a committed relationship with, or somebody that you shared a very strong and intense spiritual connection with. But in regards to how you're currently feeling, a lot of you feel like there's a huge possibility that this person to the right of me might be 100% done with you, and there's nothing that you can say and or do to essentially change that. I am definitely getting that. But then there's like that other part of you that feels like, no, like there's no way that this person's done with me. There's no way that this person has forgotten about me. There's no way that this person, doesn't want me back. It's basically what I'm gathering. So with that being said, Pisces, this could be what's kind of like holding you up from extending yourself to them. It could have a lot to do with the impression that you're under, that this person's 100% done with you and they're moving forward and moving on with your life. But even then, there's still that part of you that feels like maybe, just maybe, this person's not done with me. I just kind of feel like your physical reality with this person and your situation's causing you to feel like, no, like this person's 100% done with you. But as far as like on a soul level, on an intuitive level is concerned, you feel like it's not. Okay, so it's like you just don't know what to believe. Should you believe what your intuition is telling you or what your physical reality is telling you? Because your physical reality is basically telling you it is over between you and this person, but on an intuitive level, you just don't feel like it is. It's as if you feel like there's still unfinished business, if you will, between you and this person. Okay, what actions will Pisces take towards this person or moving forward? So we do have the Ten of Swords out here. We do have the Sun, and then we also have the Ace of Cups out here. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Knight of Cups, and then we also have the Knight of Wands. So let's talk. In regards to how you plan on moving forward, with that Ten of Swords energy coming out here, this to me just kind of feels like an energy of you just kind of giving in, okay? Now I'm gonna be honest, that Ten of Swords feels like you're moving out of your ego and out of your pride to do something that you really, really want to do, right? Which is basically reconcile with this person. So there's a huge possibility, Pisces, that for some of you out there, you could have just been allowing like your own ego and pride to stop you from like contacting them. Maybe you felt like you shouldn't have been the one to contact them. Maybe you felt like they should have been the one to contact you. You see what I mean? Like, but I do see you moving out of your ego and out of your pride, because you're realizing that your ego and your pride is taking you down a path you don't want to go down, which is a path without this person in it. So we do see you caving in. We do see you moving out of your ego and out of your pride and deciding to extend yourself to this person. Now, here's the thing. I do see you being very, very honest with yourself. There's a possibility that this could all work out, in your favor, and the two of you could end up, getting back together. But then there's also like a huge possibility that this could all blow up in your face and not play out the way that you want it to, okay? Obviously, there's only one way to essentially find out. With the Sun coming out here, the Sun does speak of, clarity as well, and it also represents illumination. So that when you do take action in this person's direction, this could go either which way, but you also know that the only way to find out how this all is going to essentially play out between the two of you would require you to take action in this person's direction. So here's the thing. When it comes down to you being brutally honest with yourself, yes, you know that this could go either which way, right? I think that you're somebody who knows yourself very, very well, to the point where you know that if this does not go in your favor, it is going to hurt you and it is going to essentially devastate you. And it's obviously not something that you want to go through as far as like getting rejected by this person, things like that is concerned. But again, it's one of those things where it's like, as much as you don't want to get rejected, as much as you don't want this entire situation to backfire in your face, like, that there's only one way to find out. If you guys can be able to make this work and get back together. So I do see you deciding to take action in this person's direction. I am definitely getting that. So it's one of those things where it's like you're hoping for the best, but preparing yourself for the worst, right? So we do see you and this person in the near future gravitating towards one another and having a conversation with one another. I am definitely getting that strongly. You might request to meet this person, so that way you could have a face-to-face conversation with this person, because I am specifically getting that you want to have a face-to-face conversation with this person. I'm specifically getting that. Okay, so let's look at them. What actions? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna be honest. When you do gravitate towards this person, expect a level of pushback, but there's a reason for it. So let me explain. I feel like this person's kind of like comparing where they were when they were with you and where they're at now, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, you know, physically, financially, all of that stuff, right? According to them, they find themselves in a much better place now that they're no longer a part of the marriage and or relationship that they once upon a time had with you. Again, this is just them kind of comparing, right? You know, where they're at now versus where they were when they were essentially with you. It kind of looks like when this person was with you, they were experiencing a lot of unhappiness for whatever reason, a lot of dissatisfaction for whatever reason, a lot of stress for whatever reason, a lot of sleepless nights for whatever reason, a lot of overthinking for whatever reason, and I'm also getting worry and concern for whatever reason. That's what they were essentially going through within their relationship with you. I'm also getting an energy of distracted. They were also very distracted from their goals and the things that they want to accomplish and achieve for themselves due to everything that they were going through with you. Now, with all of that being said, they no longer find themselves distracted anymore. Now that they're not in this marriage and a relationship that they once upon a time had with you, they no longer find themselves under a great deal of stress. I mean, the list goes on and on. What they were going through with you, they don't find themselves going through now, being single and alone and just kind of focusing on them. So anyways, I say all of that to say this. I'm not getting a yes, but I'm also not getting a no coming from this person as far as reconciling with you is concerned. I just kind of see this person really thinking long and hard about, you know, what it is that they essentially want to do moving forward. I'm gonna be honest, Pisces. I'm gonna be honest. Because of everything that this person went through within their relationship with you, it has this person leaning far more towards, I don't want to go down this road again with Pisces. I don't want to go through this again with Pisces. I don't want to go through that again with Pisces. This person is extremely convinced that nothing between the two of you is ever going to essentially change, okay? So as much as they may feel tempted to want to run back to you, what's stopping them is not wanting to go through the same old all over again. And the same thing that I said to you is the same thing that I said to them, right? That I'm going to say to them. There's only one way to essentially find out if you've essentially changed or not. There's only one way to find out if this relationship is going to get better or not, you know, between the two of you. It does kind of require them to take a chance / risk. But the thing is, Pisces, I feel like this person has given you in this relationship that they share with you more than one chance. So you gotta understand, for them, like through their perspective, they feel like they're just gonna find themselves back at square one, dealing with things that they don't want to deal with, stressing over things they don't want to stress over, worried about things that they don't want to worry over. You know what I mean? Like, and they don't want to live life that way. They just don't. So expect a level of pushback, you know, from this person. Again, I'm not getting like a flat out no coming from this person to you, but I'm also not getting a flat out yes either. It's that energy of, should I go left or should I go right, coming from this person in particular. Right now, they're basically at a crossroads. It's gonna take a whole lot of proving and convincing, I will say, when it comes down to this person, you know, to the right of me. Like, you would have to essentially prove to them that they're not gonna go through the same old with you. You know what I mean? You would have to convince them that they're not gonna go through the same old with you. Like I said, they do want a reconciliation, but it is, you know, yes, they do want a reconciliation with you. It's just the whole them not wanting to go through the same old again within their relationship with you. All right, Pisces. So a whole lot of convincing and a whole lot of proving needs to be done on your behalf in order for this person to give this dynamic between the two of you another go around. All right, so that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped, hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.